morning for me. Welcome to Fat Chats on the drive into town with Em. Anyway, this is week 6 or 5? I think it's week 5 of prep. Well, I've got 5 weeks left to go, and I'm not doing a very good job of vlogging everything, but that's okay. I start again today, so we'll see how we go. So today's Sunday, I don't know, the 14th of August. First comp is on 17th of September. And this prep so far, I've been in prep I think for 10, 11 weeks, maybe 10 weeks. And this prep has been so good. Chalk and cheese to last year. I've just found this one so much easier mentally and physically. I definitely started prep in a better position. Last year I started prep at 77 kilos. This year I started at 68. So obviously that took a lot of pressure off cardio wise and calorie wise. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I've done it before that it's a little easier now. I'm not sure. Sorry about the sun. Can't do anything about that. So yeah, it's definitely been a lot easier on me, mentally, physically, and also my family. I'm feeling energetic. My strength hasn't dropped at the gym yet. I'm still hitting PBs, which is really, really good. Food-wise, I don't have any food focus. So last year, oh my God, I was obsessed. I was following food pages. I couldn't stop looking at food, watching food, thinking about the food I was going to eat, planning restaurants to eat at. It was ridiculous. It was obsessive. So this time I've had zero food focus, and there's nothing I'm craving either, which is really good. So I think the food selection we've got has given me a good enough variety with my macros and my vitamins and minerals, so I'm not really craving anything. I have last month lost my menstrual cycle, so that has gone. So that was last month. I've lost that. I'm due again now for this month. I'm getting all the signs and symptoms, but it's not happening, so I think it's definitely gone. I did lose my cycle last time as well, and I lost my cycle for about 7-8 months last year. Last year I was prepping much longer though. I prepped from pretty much the 1st of January till mid-September. This year I started not prep but off-season in a way. I started strict on a plan in January, which was in a surplus. I was eating in a surplus, but I was strict on a plan, and then started prep, which is the cut part, the deficit part of bodybuilding. I started that in June, so yeah, it's not as long prep, so I shouldn't lose my menstrual cycle for as long on a good night, 5 hours of sleep, which is good for me in prep. But this week gone, it's been pretty bad. I've had a couple of hours and broken sleep. Yeah, trying to implement those sleep strategies and just trying to stay on top of it, which, yeah, it's hard, but again, it's the name of the game. And I think from last year, I have knowledge. I know exactly how this feels. I know the warning signs. I'm just trying to be a little bit more mindful of the people around me, because they suffer, you know, when you don't sleep and you're hungry and you have to people. Yeah, doesn't they don't go very well together, that's for sure. So yeah, we're trying to be a little bit more mindful this time in prep. But overall, prep's been great. I cannot complain. Do not get me wrong, it is hard. I'm tired, I am hungry. I want to have a bit of a rest. But you can't. When you've got something you really want to achieve, you just need to do everything you can to achieve them. Otherwise, you're always going to quit. Otherwise, it's always going to be too hard. You're always going to try and find the perfect time to hit your goals or to achieve things that you want to achieve. So it's sort of like now or never. Just get it done. Just do it. Stop making excuses. So my goals are bigger than my excuses. So that's cool. So this morning started off with me waking up at about 2 this morning. What I do when I wake up that early is I usually put some podcasts on. I'll listen to something bodybuilding, nutrition, supplements, anything that's sort of knowledge-wise. I like to sort of learn about the industry I'm in. Sometimes that might help put me back to sleep, or it just doesn't. But either way, I try and keep my body in a state of calmness in a way. So I'm not stressing that I can't sleep. I'm just trying to keep my body nice and calm and relaxed, and it is what it is. If I can't sleep, I can't sleep. There's no point in really over analysing it and stressing about it and tossing and turning. Just start your day. I don't know what else to sort of fill you in. This is really bizarre, chatting to a camera. I have to say though, it's making my driving good, because I'm a little bit of a race car driver, so I'm trying to keep the camera from falling. So my husband will be happy that I'm vlogging in my car, because I'm not tearing up the tyres. I'm going to train legs today, so that's what where we're off to now. Zero Weakness, which is my gym. We're going to train legs. I may or may not film. I am actually running out of room on my phone, and I have already recorded this exact same workout I'm about to do a few weeks ago anyways. See, that's how bad I am at vlogging. I haven't even done anything with it. So if I don't film today's training, I'll put that training in just so you can see what I'm doing, and I can explain that as we go. But yeah, I'm really excited to document my journey. I'm sorry to my family and kids. You guys might find it a little bit embarrassing, but also I sort of think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool journey. It's a really tough journey, and it's really cool that people are interested. It's really cool that people are so supportive of somebody else's journey. So yeah, it's nice. It's really nice, and it helps me be accountable as well, because I tell you, it gets tough when you know people are watching. It helps push you through. So thank you guys. Thanks so much for all your support and all your love. And I hope you enjoy the journey, and please feel free to ask me anything. I mean, I am a nobody. I know nothing about anything, but I know a lot about everything, if that makes sense. So feel free to ask anything you want. Oh yeah, we don't care. My husband will get in here and have a chat as well, and Words don't work and brain doesn't work in prep, that's for sure. Physique is definitely better this time round than it was last time, and I'll probably put some comparison photos up for you guys to see. Maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty shy when it comes to that. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at posting photos and pictures and updating. And the only reason I started doing that is I was very, very private on my socials. Very private, very conservative. I have been so overwhelmed with encouragement and support, and people are asking me to post updates and post what I'm doing and post photos again, which has just been so invigorating for me. So I'm almost at the gym. I don't know, I don't know how much I'm going to post or what you're going to see. Who knows? Stay tuned. Ooh, looks like no one's here. That's odd. Is there anybody in there? I don't know. Let's have a look. Maybe I will film today then. Who knows? I feel a bit goofy filming. It's definitely new for me to do filming anyway, but one thing about filming training, it's awesome because you see your technique, because often it can be a case of this is how I think I look and this is actually what I'm doing. So filming your workouts is really, really beneficial to correct technique, to check your range of movement, your body alignment, and just making sure that you're hitting everything as you should to get the results you need. So definitely film your workouts. All right, let's go in, let's check it out. No people today. All right. Now let's stop stuffing around. Let's get it done. Hey, rightio. So I just started my workout with 5 rounds of Tabata on the air bike. Mainly for heart health, but yeah, calories as well. So the more energy you expend, the greater calorie deficit you'll end up being in, which is ultimately the goal because we're trying to lose fat. So now I'm just doing a 12-minute walk on the treadie, inclined at a speed, and this is just my warm-up into that. I should be doing this after my workout, but because there's no one in the gym and there's like one treadmill, if there's no one here or no one on it, I utilize it first. You got to do what you got to do, right? Here's leg day, so it does suck, but them the breaks. All right, cool, I'm just checking. I don't want to get sprung talking to myself in the gym. So anyway, I just thought I'd have another little chat. First off, cardio. So especially for you guys who are beginning your fitness journey and you're finding cardio really, really hard, I get you, I feel you. Cardio is the one thing that we all tend to really dread in the bodybuilding community. There are some amazing people who think it's awesome. I'm a fitness instructor and the first program I was trained in was Body Attack. It's my most favorite, so what was, now I can't stand it. So look, cardio, right? It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be intense, it just has to be movement. So just walk, go for a walk, go on a treadie, go outside. You don't have to come back dripping sweat. Your heart rate doesn't have to be pounding out of your chest. You just have to move, yeah? So I just weighed myself, which I think I might have shown you already. So we're looking at a 10 kilo fat loss, maybe a little bit of muscle, but 10 kilo body weight drop in the 10 weeks I've been prepping for. So, and that's no intensive cardio. So you don't need to make cardio hard. You just have to move, that's it. And like I said, any form of movement increases your energy expenditure,
which then gives you a better deficit if you're trying to lose weight.
Oh no, there's people. People are coming.